Yosemite.
So this morning our weather hasn't been really cooperating very well, so it was actually raining like literally all morning. So we went to Dugnanon's, whatever that place is called, Delhi, and we literally just watched The Office for like 2 hours.
We got Wi-Fi, and so we were like, oh, let's just watch The Office and wait for the rain to pass.
So that was actually fantastic, but now it's still drizzling a little bit, but we were like, we need to go out and explore. We're in Yosemite. So we are about to hike Vernal Falls and Nevada Falls, I don't want to say iconic, but very popular waterfalls in Yosemite. It's about a 6-mile round trip, 23-foot elevation gain, but the views are amazing.
23 feet elevation?
Dang it, 2,300 feet elevation. But we actually did this about 2 years ago, but it was during the summer. Should be much better this time of year because the snow is just melting, but we are going to go face the rain and get her done.
Woo-hoo!
Along the Mist Trail, you will be following the Merced River with stunning views of granite cliffs and the heavy current of the river. There will be tons of wildlife to view, but be sure not to feed them, as you don't want to attract the entire food chain. As you hike the first 2 miles along the river, you will enjoy the sound of rushing water mixed with the plummeting sound of the giant Vernal Falls as it comes into sight. The final ascent to the top of Vernal Falls is a half-mile of stair-like rocks with the mist from the falls covering you with off spray. The last quarter mile has guard railing to hold onto so you don't slip and fall. Once you get to the top, enjoy the view of the impressive waterfall with surrounding cliffs.
Half Dome, 4.5 miles away. So close, but yet so far. We did it. So we did the Vernal Falls and Nevada Falls trail, and honestly that hike was actually pretty tough. It was much tougher than I thought it was gonna be. It was a total from our campsite, so we just went straight from our campsite up at Upper Pines Campground, and it was a total of about 8.5, just over 8.5 miles, 3,200 feet in elevation gain, and honestly the further you go the more beautiful the view. And I'll be honest, we kind of weren't thinking we were going to make it all the way to the top, just because it was starting to rain a little bit and stuff like that, but we just kept going, and honestly it was unbelievable. The clouds were perfect right in the cliffs. It was a beautiful hike.
for if you want to go. There are 3 bathrooms on the trail. One right at Vernal Falls Bridge, one at Vernal Falls, and the other one at Nevada Falls. So that's really good to know, especially for us girls. It made it really convenient for us.
And also there is a fill-up station for water right after the bridge as well, which is only a couple miles in. So that's a good fill-up station. I think it's the last one until you finish the loop.
But overall, so beautiful. I'm so glad we went. We weren't able to talk much to the camera just because with the waterfalls coming down and how misty it was just a mess.
Alright, so I am standing in front of El Capitan, which is one of the most iconic rock climbing places in the entire world. So this face right here is Dawn Wall. This was first summited in 2013 or 12 by Tommy Caldwell. I'll have to fact check that. By Tommy Caldwell, who, fun fact, is missing one of his fingers from an accident from when he was a kid. So he summited, and he was the first person to summit it, and he only had 4 fingers on one of his hands, which is pretty impressive. Alright, now I am standing in front of the main face of El Capitan. So this is the part that Alex Honnold actually summited with no rope. It's a movie called Free Solo. He summited it, I think, in 3 hours, I want to say. But it is an incredible movie. Definitely go check it out. He took the free rider path, where if you look at El Capitan, you can kind of see there's a little heart shape here. Okay, he took a route right around that little heart area and then climbed all the way to the top. Incredible. When you stand next to this place, you literally feel so small, and to think that someone climbed that without a rope is unfathomable.
So something that is so crazy is that we can see some campers up there. You can look, there's an orange one right below the heart-shaped, but you can see at least like 2 or 3 campers up there, and I just can't even imagine camping on like the side of a cliff, let alone climbing the side of a cliff. So it's just so amazing.
So tomorrow's hike, we are hiking up this waterfall right here. We're gonna end up going up here, switchbacks all the way to the front. And so we're gonna hit the top right there. Then we're gonna take a little trail that goes down and to see the actual falls. And then this is called Yosemite Point, where this is actually a really good view of the valley that we're gonna go to. And then if we're feeling up to it, we're going to take this ridge all the way up. And this is Eagle's Nest right here. On the other side of it is El Capitan, which hopefully we are going to climb to the top of that tomorrow. So all in all, I think it's gonna be about 14 miles, about 4,300 feet in elevation gain. So it is going to be freaking hard, but it is gonna be so sick if we can actually finish it.